Hey, Grandmaster Keith Hafner here. I've got a confession. When I joined the martial arts in 1973, pretty much what I had in mind was whooping bad guys. That's really about all there was to it back then anyway. You know, we'd seen Bruce Lee and Kung Fu, David Carradine, and we wanted that. And so you trained and trained and trained and learned the martial art vocabulary. And then, as I proceeded, it was a little bit of a surprise to find out that I was preparing a lot, but there weren't like a lot of bad guys around, and maybe I wasn't all that interested in whooping them anymore anyway. But I continued to train and to kick and block and punch. But then, here's what I found out, that bad guys are everywhere, but they're not the bad guys you think about. Life has a real way of punching you in the nose, kicking you in the groin, fighting dirty through discouragement and stress and negativity, being disappointed, rough treatment from other people. Life has a way of kind of knocking you around. And what I found is that the training that I had done prepared me to fight those kind of battles. And that was so enriching because now I knew that I was involved in something that was real and that had usefulness. When I was 16, I thought of bad guys, actual bad guys, but that was just kind of a fantasy in my head. But these real life hard knocks were very real and omnipresent. And I found that the training that I did, the martial training that I did, learning that physical vocabulary prepared me to contend with those realities of life. So to this day, I like to keep my sword sharp. I kick and punch and block and grapple and keep those instincts to fight sharp in myself. That's why we do the martial arts, not because there are actual bad guys that we have to defend ourselves against, but to prepare us to deal with a life that is continually tossing negativity at us. And the kicking, the blocking, and the punching train our spirit. They keep our instincts sharp. I encourage you to understand the martial arts in this way, and I think there's an additional reason in this. I don't know if you're ever going to train in the martial arts yourself, but I think you might hope that your kids have these kinds of skills. But additionally, you've got people around you who look to you for strength and courage and confidence, and so it's necessary, if you're going to truly be useful to them, if you're going to be a blessing to them, that you've got your fighting instincts sharp.